Right now, some people feel that when it comes to top lane, you can be more impactful to the game taking a hammer to your computer than actually playing certain classes in the top lane. You know there's that joke about top laners taking TP and then never using it? Well, right now, they definitely take TP back to Fountain with 300 gold in the enemy's pocket. Now, I'm not going to say top lane is the worst thing in the game right now. That honor is reserved for Zoe. And the whole circle jerk that she's broken right now that will probably disappear in a month if people learn how to play against her or whatever. But as such, we all know sometimes some people just need something about this game or Riot to hate. Just like when they complain about a champion that haven't gotten a skin in X amount of years, when they don't actually even play that champion in the same amount of years. Now, I'm not saying though top lane is not in a bad spot. What I am making this video for is open discussion, as well as presenting you with the question, is one of the problems with top lane, and Bruisers in particular, that they didn't get a class update like almost every other class of champion in this game did before they decided to cancel class updates. As well as a few talking points that I've seen about top lane, like for example, needing your jungler to gank often to win certain matchups, or else you just can't do anything. And as we know in solo queue, your jungler, when they ping on your way, they're very reliable about being on their way. After Scuttle and Gromp, blue buff, base, back to Wolves, back to red, back to Scuttle, and then they're ganking like 4 minutes later when you don't even need it anymore, but whatever. Another talking point though I have seen is item cost. Is right now, you know, if you're playing a Bruiser, for example, or a Diver, you want to dive like an AD carry or a Mage, and even though Ardent Sensor has been nerfed, I'm not going to sit here and say it's in full swing still. You know, Janus and stuff like that can still pretty much protect their mages and protect their AD carries and make it really hard for those divers to get on top of them still to an extent. And as such, if those champions are also getting their items, they can kite you with damage and stuff and make your life a lot harder to deal with, right? Like, is that an actual thing though, or is that more of a skill thing, like you doing a good job farming and doing a good job making sure those classes don't get farmed so you can do your job better? Another one is the whole 1v2 solution and it kind of being gone. That 1v2 solution being lane swapping. I'm perfectly happy as an AD carry player if you're my top laner and you're like, hey, can we lane swap until you guys get the first tower up here and then swap back? Because otherwise I'm just going to get stomped in this, you know, matchup. But I can hold the 1v2 down bot against the enemy bot lane if you guys are up for it. LP is in the line. I'm fine doing that. I want to win the game too. So sure, I'm down for doing that. But the problem is lane swaps were kind of, for, you know, technical terms, killed, and as such they don't really exist anymore in pro play, let alone solo queue. So if that solution is now gone and you're in a bad matchup, you gotta just have to deal with it if you didn't get the counter pick, and that's actually a viable talking point that I'll leave up to you again. Also, as we brought up near the beginning of this video, class updates. Would a Diver or Bruiser class update have helped some of the problems that we're seeing right now that some top laners say exist season after season and don't really ever fully go away? With the final talking point I want to talk about before I completely hand the video over to you guys is Ignite versus Teleport. Is that actually also an issue too? That certain champions that would be far stronger taking Ignite just still get too punished if they don't take Teleport, and as such, you know, this is not actual fact right now, but let's say Tryndamere was like a hard counter to Camille, and as such you want to pick Tryndamere, but you know he's a hard counter to Camille if you take Ignite, and as such though, if you do take Ignite, she'll just take Teleport and make plays across the map, and then the whole reason you pick Tryndamere and Ignite is useless unless you're just a really great split pusher or whatever. Like, is that like a viable problem right now, or has that always just been a thing, period, even before Teleport was super strong, and it was more of a matchup thing or a player preference thing? So, I'll leave you with this video with those questions in mind. Mainly this video isn't to say that top lane is like disgustingly weak right now, or that there's no problem with top lane, because I think it's kind of ignorant when a lane complains about their role. I think you have to at least listen to what they're saying, even if you don't agree, because there might actually be something there, even if it's not all in, right? Like AD carries, we just went through this. Was AD carry 2K17 completely factual? Well, in my opinion, even as an AD carry player, no. There was no way with the Ardent Sensor meta that the role was weak the whole year, but there definitely was an aspect of it that was weak that I went over in a video last week if you want to watch that. But that's all for this video. So thank you so much for watching this video, this far if you did. I don't know which video will be next, because life will be quite a mess. So until next time, take care, from the Fire Guy, FS, and feel free in the comment section down below to discuss your opinion on the top lane.